Hello everybody, it's Relic Perez. Today, we are going to be taking a look at the Transformer Studio Series Constructicon Hook and Long Haul 2-pack. Oh my gosh! Now these guys were not the first release in this line, I believe. I just wanted to do them first because, I don't know, 2-packs are cool, I guess. And this comes with some stuff. So we're going to get right into it, we're going to review. This is my first toy review, and it's going to be really great, so just stick around. It's going to be good, trust me. So the first thing I'd like to talk about first is the accessories. So for starters, we got 2 Devastator fists right there, 2 Devastator forearms right here, a Devastator chest plate, which comes separated in 3s, as you can see here. But all I gotta do is take the peg, put it in the hole, take this peg, put it in the hole, and then boom, 1 Devastator chest piece. Hook's gun right here with the mag and scope. Long Haul's gun, which is separated. All you want to do is put the shaft in the hole right here. There is a little notch, if you can see, and all you gotta do is pop them in, and that is that. Hook's hook, which can go out like this and in like that. Damn. And there is a hinge on the hook. Oh, and there's a hinge right here at the very end with a peg that you can put into the back of hook like so. Put that down and then adjust it however you want. Could be used as a stand. For Devastator's arms, you're going to take the middle hole in this peg on either of them, facing it fist side out, like so. So where the fingers are towards the hollow section. Same for the other side too. You can push these in, like so. And they're now missile launchers for Long Haul's, Long Haul. In order to attach them though, I recommend getting a part separator. Put them in this peg notch and just lift up like so. Then you just place them right there. And you can do that for both. Put it right here. Very nice. Now, for Devastator's wings, you can also attach this to Long Haul's Long Haul. Just bring them apart, find the right side in correspondence to the peg holes and the notches and stuff, and just gonna tab it in like this. There you go. And same for the other side, just gonna find the right notches and tab it in. There we go. And then for Devastator's center chest piece, you're just gonna, well, this tab's already open, but you're gonna, usually it's closed, you're gonna open this tab, find these 2 notches and put them in these 2 holes right here. Put this back down, and now you have a very nice long haul. Yeah. For the gun accessories, the one with the mag and the scope, here, let's get this out of the way. It just pops in right here, obviously. And it is a nice, good fit. It's not flimsy or nothing. It's got a good grip. That's very good. And his gun also fits very nicely. Actually, it fits better. And that is something I am very glad and happy about. Because sometimes these guys have a terrible grip. So, there's that. Let's transform Long Haul's trailer. Or as I like to call it, Long Haul's Long Haul. Yay! And there you have it. It is completed. The Long Haul's trailer turns into the thighs / pelvis of Devastator, and you can either have it up like this or you can have it down. Honestly, I see it as preference. Hook is here in his alt mode, which is what he comes in, so we're going to talk about this first. There is a hinge at his hook. There is a thingy. I don't know what this is called. Anyways, it goes in and out. And speaking of which, in and outs, this peg goes into this hole, which makes a swivel 360 degrees. There is another hinge at the base. I wish this could compress more. You'll see why soon. But otherwise, it's super cool. You know, mess around with it and stuff, do whatever you want. So regarding his vehicle mode, I was scared that the bottom would not have enough clearance for the wheels, but he drives very smoothly. All the wheels move independently of one another. Oh, hello there. All the wheels move independently of one another. The head of Devastator is just there. Who cares though? Use your imagination. It's obviously a truck. Crane. Another thing, if you have his gun, which you should have, you can, there's a little hole right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's a hole in his gun. All you need to do is put it in this tiny little peg right here. On either side too. And boom. Get out of here. I said get out of here. Time to transform, Buster. And there we have the transformed Hook in all of his glory. And he's looking pretty good. He got a very simple, honestly, yeah, it's a very simple transformation, you know, which I like. I'm glad it's simple. The Hook, some people say it's too long, but I think it's actually a very good stand, you know, give him more dynamic pose availability. If you incorporate that stand, you know, just in my opinion. Knee bend right here, foot rocker and ankle pivot, thigh swivel, pelvis hinge and swivel, no waist joint, one shoulder hinge, another shoulder hinge, shoulder swivel, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow hinge, wrist hinge, head ball joint. Hook hinge, hook swivel, hook thingy, shoulder pad hinge. Anyways, get this guy out of here. Because now we are going to be talking about Long haul. So, here is him in his, what's the word? Dump truck mode. He can't actually be a dump truck because there's no space here. Come on, there's a lot of space in his booty hole. But I don't really care. He's got an engine. Wow, so cool. Paint's all good. I like Long Haul a lot more than Hook. I think this figure is just beefy, chunky, strong. Hello there. All the wheels move independently. If you have his gun, which you should have because you bought the package, or maybe you bought it loose, I don't know. But you can put him just in that pig right there. Fits nicely. Drives pretty, oh, my camera. Drives pretty good too. So yeah. Here's how you attach his trailer. So what you're gonna do, get your big old chunky trailer. What you're gonna do is disconnect his leg just a tiny bit, like so. There are two little insert hole divot thingies. You're gonna put these two tiny pegs right in there. Just line it up good. Once you line it up, you're just gonna close his legs up. Just like so. And it's not a sturdy, tight fit or anything, but it gets the job done. Honestly, see? It's pretty good. Still drives good, all the wheels move good. You can even turn them a bit. Here's the transformation to Long Haul. And there you have it. Long Haul. Oh wait, actually no. There you don't have it. Forgot his little feetsy thingies. There you go. Now there you have it. Long Haul in all of his glory. He's very buff. You know, well, I feel like Bone Crusher should be as buff as this guy, but you know what? Long Haul's he's gonna be my new buff guy for the Constructicons. He looks really nice. He's my favorite out of the two. Not much to say. I like this guy. I like the paint application, you know. I don't see any problems on my end. He's got a butthole for some reason. I'm just kidding, there's a reason. But no, yeah. He's cool. I like him. Let's talk about him more. No ankle rocker, but yes, ankle pivot. Knee joints. Secondary knee joint if you want to count the transformation, which I think is fine. No waist. Ball joint at the head. Hinge at the shoulder. Another hinge at the shoulder. Swivel at the shoulder. Ball joint at the elbow. Hinge at the wrist. Size comparisons. In my live stream, I last reviewed Blitzwing from the 3-pack, Starscream, and Astral Train, all from the Triple Takeover. I did Ultra Magnus SS86, Optimus Prime SS86, and then these are just some other extra ones I wanted to do. Mafex Bane, Mafex Hush Batman, blue version, Mezco Superman, super goated, Deathstroke from Revoltech. He's alright. Amazing Fantasy, Spider-Man in the black suit from Secret Wars. Aunt May, the GOAT of all characters. And of course, we can't forget Sue Storm. This figure Let's go. Final thoughts. In terms of final thoughts, these guys, I would say, are a solid 7.5 out of 10. Yes, you heard it. Here's why. So, their price range of $89.99. I got it on Big Bad Toy Store, link in the description, is, I would say, hefty for their design. I get that it's a 2-pack, and also there's Devastator's pieces in there, and so that's justifiable. I totally understand. But if I'm basing this just off of the figures alone and that price range, they could use some extra stuff, in my opinion. For example, long haul could use an ankle rocker, you know?
Or a swivel joint on the waist.
They both could use ball joints on their wrists, you know? There's just tiny stuff, you know, just like that. But overall, I have no major gripes, no concerns, no major problems. They're fun to play with. They're cool little guys, especially when they're together. And dude, when all the Constructicons are together, the only other ones I have are Bone Crusher and Scrapper though. But they're gonna be tough. They're gonna look cool, and I can't wait for Devastator. Speaking of which, their alt modes for Devastator I would not be putting in this video just for time's sake. But if you like, subscribe, and leave a bell notification, then you will not miss an upload ever. I pinky promise. With that being said, once you do that, you'll be able to wait for my Devastator review, which will come out shortly once I have and once I do all the other Constructicons, which will also be out shortly.
Get on with it.
Furthermore, since this is my first action figure review, if you left a comment for constructive criticism, for hate, for love, for any reason at all, it would be greatly appreciated. I would love feedback. I would love support. You know, just
nuts in your face, bro.
It'd be much appreciated. And I also really hope you enjoyed this video. With that being said,
buns, show us the stop motion.
I hope you have a good night, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good
morning,
noon, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a good time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, and leave those bell notifications on. And that'd be very, 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 very good. Yes. Very good, yes. Okay, enough of this silly stuff. Thank you for watching. Let's go to something very cool. A little quick stop motion. And then we'll be gone.
Whoa. Anyways.
To be continued. Dun, dun, dun.
Hey, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Or I don't.